and welcome to the show, and welcome to something rather different. Yes, we are, believe it or not, on Beam. We are going to be racing around some Mario circuits that have been made in Beam. Very, very cool selection of these, and we are going to go do a series of races. We're starting at the I don't know Mario Kart. It's a Luigi something or other track. Fairly straightforward. Fairly straightforward circuit, this one. We are going to one-mech race. We've got the CVT Sunburst. It's kind of like a very bog-standard vehicle. We're going to do a 10-lap race. It's a nice, simple track. And see how it all kind of fares. I'm not really sure what might transpire in this one. We're hoping it should be quite a good race. Oh, I did not get a good start on that one. I forgot trying to do like the rev it and then because it's a CVT, it's a bit of a weird one to start. Although I do get a very clean run into turn one. That is good news. And we're going to be alongside Speed Beast, and that should hopefully put us up a position. There was a bump between Lado and Amy. And these things are very understeery through here. Stevie is leading the way. We've got 10 laps. We have also got the slipstream mod turned on. Not crazy powerful slipstream, and this has not got the longest straights for it to be the most effective. However, it is there. The cars are going to bounce and hop around a little bit on this. From a brief bit of testing, there's a load of different ways to get through that corner quickly, and I'm trying a slightly different line. Oh, Stevie and Brazen are out very wide through there, and there is a clonk between the two yellow cars. Can we have a look to the outside? I mean, we cannot. Speed Beast is going to be on the inside, but that's a really tight line on the exit for the green car. It's a big pack of vehicles racing. Is Brazen's steering bent? That is the question. There's a little bit more. Oh, Brazen got a tag. I've had to jump on the brakes through there. That's fine. Shadow is on the line that I wanted to be on a little bit through there. Stevie's lost some positions in all of this, but we are going to be to the outside of Shadow. Can I carry enough momentum through turn one? Yes, I can. Brazen's out wide through there. We may have half a chance to the inside. Brazen wants to go underneath Stevie. I want to go underneath Brazen. It's three wide. There's a bit of understeer and a bit of contact. Stevie with a better exit, though, than both of us. No, not quite. There's still a little bit of an overlap between me and a Brazen there. Brazen with a much better run through there, although too good of a run ends up in the back of Stevie. We've got a good exit. A little bit there. We're starting to lose touch with the leaders slightly because we're so busy having our own fight. Amy is holding on to that lead, being chased by Impega. We are going to get past the yellow car. Lado is up in third. Can we get this turn? No, that is not the way off of that corner. Brazen is back underneath. I don't actually like the high line on the banked corner. I have been preferring to run a slightly lower line through all of this. Brazen is right behind. Yeah, I'm actually liking the whole cut down a little bit halfway around the corner. It's not perfect, but it kind of is working for me through that. I don't quite know why. It seems slightly counterintuitive, but it does seem to be working. Impega is coming under increasing pressure now from Lado. I don't really want all that wheel spin, but never mind. We're getting on the power as early as we dare. Amy's running very high up. See, I'm tempted to try slightly. See, that does actually seem to work for me. We're taking a really weird line. Brazen with the high line is working quite well. Also, I am going to carry a lot of speed into turn one. That was very good through turn one. I mean, we're flirting with track limits a lot. I mean, it's Mario Kart at the end of the day. But, yeah, we were definitely flirting with some track limits through there a little bit. Stevie's going to get the cutback on the exit, though. It's a good cutback from Stevie, who is dragging their bumper around the circuit. That's fine. See, I'm tempted again to try. The problem with my line is we don't necessarily get the slipstream slingshot off the corner that we would want. Amy's pulled away because we're all busy fighting over this second place. I am getting it into the first corner a little bit better than the cars ahead. Brazen, though, is to the outside here. I'm going to make sure. I know what Brazen was wanting to do. Brazen was wanting to try and duck underneath on the exit there, and I was trying to cover it, but in covering it, I've lost a little bit of ground to the cars ahead. We bounce, and Amy's gone wide. Amy has made a big mistake at the banked section. We've got a good run off here, and Pega is now to the lead of the race. Brazen with an even better run through there. Gives me a help towards the first corner, but I am all out of shape. Stevie's going to have to lift because it was a bit of a rude pass from us through there. Brazen wants a look for third. We're getting a help from the yellow car. I'm having to, again, cover that inside line. There's a lot of one-tyre fires going on, and Brazen's going to lose out in all of that. Brazen basically helped me past Stevie at that point. We are... is that the line I want? A little bit. You kind of use the banking to help get it turned and then cut down. Brazen is past Stevie. Stevie held on for a long time through all of that. Oh, we are quickly through turn 1. Little bit of track limit violation on the exit there. I've got a little bit more leeway here with Brazen not quite being as close. Although Brazen's better off that corner. I struggle with the throttle control and steering control to get that one right through there. Impega leading the way is running higher up. I mean, the higher up is a risk. Higher up is definitely a risk through all of there. There is a quick line, though. Brazen has found it. We are... Oh, little wide at turn 1. Little too wide through there. We are on to the final lap of the race. Brazen is right behind. There's wheel spin from me. There's wheel spin from Brazen. Is Lado going to do a do or... I don't know if Lado can do a do or dive move on Impega, because I think Lado is just too far back. We are around the final corner. Brazen is running higher than me through there. And it is going to be victory for Impega. Lado second. We finished there. That was a great race. That was a legit, very, very good race. I mean, my car came back looking almost pristine. I mean, we didn't get involved in the crashing after the fact. That was a really good race. Unfortunate for Amy, who led for a long time, but a little error. Thank you, Gliska. Much appreciated. That was a great race, actually. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah. There we go. Mario Kart Circuit in Beam is a lot of fun. It's probably the best race we've had in Beam in terms of sort of competitiveness, and it was on a Mario Kart circuit. There we go. On to the next one. For our next race, we have come to, well, you know, a very famous circuit. It is Rainbow Road. Now, I'm going to give a bit of a warning. There might be some flashing lights going on here because of the high speed we're racing across these kind of coloured surfaces. I've tried to... This is a lot darker than the map would normally be, but I've tried to turn it down so it's not as visually jarring, especially for those of you watching. It bothers me a little bit, and I'm normally less bothered by these than a lot of people, so I've tried to turn it down. I might even have edited it a bit down, but I'm just going to give everyone a bit of a warning about the kind of bright lights and kind of flashing as you're going over the changing colours. We'll see how it goes. We are going to be doing a 4-lap race. We have all got the Cheria... the amateur rally car. This is front-wheel drive. We've got 160-odd horsepower in this. It's a 4-lap race. We're allowed to reset if we fall off, but better if you don't fall off. You don't want to... Oh, Danger Man's gone immediately. Danger Man was just a little bit too much understeer on the outside of that corner. Shadows on a very tight line to the inside. That's always a bit risky through there. Oh, Longbow's to the inside. We bump Shadow through there, and we're going to lose a place, having got stuck behind a Shadow. Can we have a sneaky look up the inside here? Yep, Shadow's out wide, battling with Lombo. We're going to get 2 cars in 1 corner. Thank you very much. Amy's not too far behind there. Oh, we are on the brakes, and we are to the inside of a Speed Beast. There was a clonk behind. Speed Beast has had a bad corner. Oh, I'm understeering through there. Oh, Longbow almost caught us and sent us flying off the track. This final corner is deceptively difficult right here. I'm braking early in testing. A lot of cars fell off through there. We are out the other side, though, and everything is good. To cross the first lap has been completed relatively nicely. We head through turn 1. Actually, a very good turn 1 for us. We're caught up to Gliska a little bit. We still have the slipstream mod turned on, but this is probably going to be less effective around here. Oh, careful. That's a great run through there. Got to be careful. You really can't afford... I think there's supposed to be jumps, but they will destroy these cars if we hit them. We are looking underneath Gliska through this section. Longbow's right behind us. This is not really where I want to be, though. Outside up here isn't great. Gliska defend. I wanted to try and cut back underneath. Can't do it. Longbow's going to pass us. We might actually be able to get a good run down here. We do. Gliska's struggling a little. Well, it's probably the slipstream, actually, that's helping us here. So Gliska's struggling a bit for pace. I'm happy, actually, to be a little early on the brakes. Gliska locked up the rears and was in a bit of bother. Longbow's going to get past. We're going to try and follow. I mean, we've got the slipstream off Longbow. Gliska's on a terrible run, actually. We head to the half distance. We are on the brakes into turn 1. Longbow's out wide. Longbow's not going to be able to carry momentum like me and Gliska can, and we take the lead of the race. We are to the front. Oh, although I've now locked the front wheels up. So by the looks of it, Shadow's had a falling off moment. Well, carefully does it. Stevie's lost some time as well. It's a 4-car battle for the lead. Longbow hit the curbing the jump. Longbow may be out of the lead group now. Don't know how much damage that will have done, but it certainly will have cost some time back there. Yeah, Longbow. It's unfortunate. It's very easy when you're jumping on the power trying to carry speed. You just get this understeer wide. Sorry, the floor is slightly mesmerizing. That's the thing. Yeah, this is a very old circuit, of course. This is the classic Rainbow Road. Oh, no. Oh, I've got completely misjudged with where we were going through there. Completely misjudged. And that is, I would say, slightly the floor, not the floor, but very difficult to tell. Oh, there is some contact. Oh, God. We've Mercedes'd it. It was like Hamilton and Rosberg. Oh, no. We've let Amy through, and I've eaten a bumper. Oh, no. I'm struggling to turn. This is not a... No. I'm very struggling to turn. It's chewed up my wheel. I'm trying to free a bumper. It's not worked. Yeah, it's gone horribly wrong for us on that one. That is unfortunate. It's just that's Beam. That is Beam for you in a nutshell. We turned in maybe a little too soon, and yeah. Oh, god damn it, Speed Beast has just fallen off. God damn it, we've thrown that one away. I guess it was like the equivalent of a bloody banana or something there, unfortunately. Actually, it's always a little bit more costly. Ah, we were in the fight. And, yeah, it has gone horribly, horribly wrong. We will head around the final corner. Ah, I mean, we had to try it. Sorry, Lomba, I don't know why I've crashed into you. I would have gone for Gliska, but Gliska was protected. We gifted Amy a victory in that one as we were fighting too hard, and yeah. It was a great race, though. You know, it was a great race indeed. But yeah, it just slightly went against us. That is the way of... I mean, it's the way of Mario Kart, to be honest with you. Amy knew what was going to happen. Oh, damn it. Well, it was good fun. We move on to the next circuit. We are heading off-road for our next race. We have come, I think somebody said this was Toad's Turnpike? I don't know Mario Kart, okay? It's a kind of dirt circuit. We've got the Wendover rally car, and it's a grid. It's technically a grid. There's no better way. Gliska's got the middle row to themselves. We've got 3 at the front, 4 at the back. We'll see what on earth might transpire. We have got rid of the bumpers on all the cars because there is a jump on this circuit and we're trying to avoid bumpers going under. Bumpers are going to ping off and then you either eat your own or go under other cars. And while it'd be funny to have it as like a banana power-up, 9 times out of 10 you just eat your own bumper and it doesn't really, yeah. So we have got rid of the bumpers to try and, oh god, Stevie's having a big wobble. Now there are water sections here that you can. I'm just actually going to take it a little cautiously over here because I didn't want to jump on to everybody. Oh god, Danger Man was pointing backwards and I assumed they were pointing forwards. That's always a dangerous thing. We are doing a 6-lap race around here. Oh, we have run in a bit deep through the first corner. The dust is a little bit weird. Every so often you get these big plumes of dust, and then other times it kind of just chills out, which is, yeah, a little bit odd. Right, second gear over here is what we want. Oh, Longbow with an awkward landing, Lado with an awkward landing. We've all crashed together, and Speed Beast has got away a little bit at the front there. I had nowhere to really go in that one. as we were already kind of committed on a line. Oh, I'm going to struggle to stop. Okay, we're going to use Lado as a little bit of a break through that. I tell you what, you can get a hell of a slingshot if you duck down, but you've got to make sure you get your car high enough when you do that. Speed Beast is taking it safe over the jump. Fair enough, but it does mean we've all caught up through that. Speed Beast got one lap of taking it safe, and we are all here. Lado lost a little bit of time through that section. Lombo is now up into that second place. I'm going to be earlier on the brakes than I was last time around. I actually think if you can be early on the brakes and dip the wheel down there is probably the way to go if you can do it even a little bit sooner than I did through there. Right. Oh, God, carefully. Now, Speed Beast has sent it. I've sent it slightly less. Oh. So you basically want as little airtime as possible over there while still making it. And I was just a fraction too slow. It's a very fine margin between being too slow and being too fast. Shadows had an accident. Longbow's out very wide. May struggle to get the power down. They're still fighting each other. We're hoping for an accident up ahead here. Really, that's what we want to see, kind of. Oh, I got a bump. Oh, that was lovely landing. Slight brush on the wall has opened the door, but no more harm done than that. We're very, very quick. Got on the exit now. We've got good momentum going on. Oh, we are to the outside of Speed Beast. No, Speed Beast got that line through there. It's going to be send it and hope, I think, across this jump for all of us, because Lombo's been a little bit slow. Speed Beast has actually caught us. Oh, yeah. I think Speed Beast might have got it, you know. We got tangled and we lost momentum, brushing alongside Speed Beast through all of that one. And there we go. I think that was it. Or are we on to lap number 6 now, or we finished lap number 6? No idea. We're still going. I'm not actually sure. But there we go. I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, come on. Oh, Lombo's had a massive accident. Lombo's had an absolutely tremendous accident. And I think that Speed Beast has dipped a wheel down there. I think we went on too far. I'm going to claim it. We were having too much fun. Oh no, it was 7 laps. I actually forgot we were doing 7 laps. We did say that at the start. I'm an idiot. I'm so glad I didn't stop thinking it was 6. I'm an idiot. I am an absolute idiot because I forgot how many laps we agreed it was on. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. We didn't actually run an extra lap. We did get a victory. I am an idiot, but I'm an idiot that won a race because I didn't stop racing because we were having too much fun. I'm fine with that, honestly. Lombo a bit unlucky, a big accident on the jump. The car's held up surprisingly well, all things considered. Well, yeah, mine was a bit dinged up, but I'll take it. Oh dear. A very silly race, but again, excellent fun. Honestly, these Mario tracks have proved some of the best racing we've had in Beam. We have a very different circuit for you next, and I have managed to mess up my camera while I was trying to go to free cam mode. Well done, me. Very professional. I think this is the Toad Turnpike circuit, right? It makes more sense that it would be this track than the other one, because it's a kind of motorway bit. I do know this track. This is the first track that I kind of recognise Rainbow Road, but I do recognise this one. There are wall rides that are unbelievably dangerous that we can't really go on, and there isn't traffic, thank God for that. But yeah, we're going racing with an ETK. This is the 800 series. But the saloon version race car. We're doing a 6-lap race around here. We shall see how this all pans out. Hopefully it'll be good. We are off and underway. There was a crunch from the car on the inside. Gearbox. Blinding start from Brazen there. Not such a great start from me, actually, through the middle. Impega's going to be slow on the exit on that line. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. So this circuit, I mean, it's pretty quick. One bit we've got to be careful of. So you get a bit of airtime on the way down here. You've got to be careful on this next jump. You do not want to be flat out over there because the airtime and the bouncing can be the death of you. Impega with a lot of understeer through there. Brazen is on a tight line. Problem with that tight line is Brazen might struggle to actually get speed through this next corner. I am going to try and go for a cutback on Brazen. It's not quite going to work. We have got through the first lap quite nicely, though Brazen then overdrove turn 1. I'm focusing on the exit of turn 1, although Oh, I got on the power a little bit wonky through there. There's a lot of cars lining up behind. Right, up towards the jump we go. Little tap on the brakes. Oh, however, okay, you've got to be absolutely straight over that section. Any slight deviation from the vehicle and you're in a world of pain, which is what we found out that time around. How brave dare we be through that corner. That was actually not bad. That was not bad as we all barrel into the first corner once again. I think the simplicity, and certainly the width of this track, for example, but the simplicity of the Mario circuit is actually working really well for exciting beam shenanigans. Brazen is... Oh, there's some more upset cars. Right, make sure you are dead straight on takeoff so you don't have a terrible time. We're still side by side with Impega. Longbow's out wide. Oh, Longbow's... Longbow's, of course, on a funny line, and we had to... I really didn't want to lift because we were busy battling Impega, but we have no choice at that point. We gave Longbow a little bit of a bump. Brazen is starting to run away with this one. At the moment, we are fighting a little bit too hard back here. It's a sort of... Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no. Lado got into the back of us. We're stuck on the Armco. So, yeah. And that is the downside. There's so many lines through that corner that, yeah, all it took was the tiniest of tags, and there was just nothing I could have done. Oh, and then I don't even know how we managed to spin on that. Unfortunately, yeah, this race has gone. And unfortunately, Mario Kart-wise, there's no real way to catch up. We have the slipstream, but of course, when you have a big crash, there's nothing you can do at this point. 5-second time penalty to Lado. Yeah, I think deserved. It was a tiny tag, but that's all it takes when you are loaded up through a corner with a rear-wheel drive car, basically. Well. We've had some good races. It was about... I say about time, but it was inevitable that we were going to have a bad one at some point. Can we catch Lado? That is the big question here. Oh, we have brushed the wall a little bit in that one. Thankfully, the Armco barrier, not too bad. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to catch. I don't think we've got enough time. I've also not driven a very good line through all of that. We will jump. Right, don't touch the steering. Hope the car is straight. Brazen has taken a victory. Not a big surprise, really, in all of that, you know, considering... Brazen was looking like they were running away with it. Lado, I was going to go do this as well. Oh, Lado's wrecked it. Lado has wrecked it. We are on the wall. And it is going to be the most fail-racy way across the line. It's still going. Hello. I'm gonna guess Amy may have done the same thing. That was a lot of rolls. That was a huge amount of rolls. Yeah, you can't really get the dismount off the wall. It's fun to try. We had a very good race to start with. It's a little spin. It was a bit unfortunate, but we had a very spectacular end to that one. Oh, dear. The Mario Kart circuits are amazing on here. Right, we have got, of course, one more to visit. For our final race, we have come to possibly the most iconic of all of the Mario Kart circuits. This is Rainbow Road, the N64 version. I don't remember this track very well, but I do know the track. I have played. Well, of course I played. So yeah, we are going to see what happens. We have got, because it's a little bit bumpy in places, we've got an I-Series rally car that has been fitted with slick tyres. So it should have decent amount of grip, got a bit of ground clearance, got a bit of speed about it. This track is tough. It is. You don't quite fall off as much, although you certainly can fall off. We are off and underway. Good start from Impega. Little bit a sluggish start for Gliska, although whether you want to be leading the way down here, I don't know. You probably don't want big airtime in these. Impega, I think, had the right idea in all of that. I've had a bit of a bump, and I've bent my steering slightly. Stevie with a good run. Oh, don't end up out too wide. So we are allowed to reset in this one because the chances are there are going to be some broken cars around here. It's Rainbow Road at the end of the day. This next corner is the really mean one. I don't remember what corners were the worst in Mario Kart, but certainly in Beam Mario Kart, this is the corner that is super sketchy. It's kind of off camber downhill. Amy's almost grip rolled. Amy is going to hit the outside wall. We are through and up to second. My steering is a little tweaked I think the bump that's corner's way tighter than I realised. To slam on the brakes mid-turn. We got away with it, but we certainly lost some time to potentially the cars behind. I don't think Impega did the corner great either. So we've not lost too much to the leader, but we may get caught a bit by Gliska through there. Right, I don't know where we're going. I think we can carry plenty of speed through here. It is slightly, the whole street, the whole thing has been slightly surreal with all of these different Mario Kart circuits that you're used to seeing in a different game, and then you suddenly have an I-Series going racing around here. Gliska is right behind us. Now, do we want to go flat out down here? I don't know if I do. Impega's slowed it down, and I think that's a sensible idea. Gliska has been braver than me. Oh no. You know what I'm going to do? We're spun, so we're stopped anyway. I'm going to reset to fix the steering damage on the car. No, I think Gliska could have really done about that. Everyone was on the limit of grip and adhesion, and we're bouncing around over some bumps. So it's, those things are going to happen. We are hoping now to see some mistakes from the cars ahead. there's a lot of chances for errors around this circuit. There's the up and down bits, the elevation changes, I can't think of a better way, the hills. How much speed you take down there is going to be critical. Too fast, you're going to have a huge wreck. Too slow, and well, you lose a bunch of time. I don't know what gear I want through here. Just don't know how fast I can go around this section. Longbow's going to get a big slipstream the whole way up the hill, although maybe a little bit too far back. What are the lead two going to do over here? How brave are they going to be heading down here? If you get it right, you can probably be flat. I am absolutely not going to be flat. They have actually both been very sensible. We've got more airtime than I was intending through there. I was going for the just stick to the road, but we did still get a fair bit of airtime. I think that's what's bending my steering at that time. We just had some steering issues. Longbow is a little further back. We're a little bit safer from the cars behind. Now, are we going to see? We saw Amy almost have a grip roll. In testing, we saw a lot of cars out in the wall here. The thing is, I both want to push to try and catch up to the leaders, but know that one slip up and it really will be game over. I think we were very quick through there. There's an element of just go for it from me at the moment and try and catch. Sadly, of course, we don't have... Do I see a car flying through the air? I think someone's rolled. It was Speed Beast or Amy, and I'm not sure which. Come on, I-Series. We're hoping for mistakes from the cars ahead here. We are still on lap 2. Thank you very much, Brazen, for that very, very critical information. Oh, God, how fast can I go through this corner? The I-Series complaining a little bit through there. Oh, we could have been a lot quicker through that section. Now, how much speed do I take down here? I think going flat out, as much as I want to gain time on the... Oh, that was perfect. That is absolutely what we wanted. Radiators leaking, not going to be a problem. It's only a 3-lap race. Can't do too much about that. We did remove the bumpers from all the cars. Again, the likelihood of them falling off and causing issues was too great, so we got rid of it. It does make the radiator and intercooler a little bit more exposed. I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem. Yes, you should buy merch though. Thank you, Brazen, for the ad there. Buy the FailRace merch. There'll be a link in the description. There's going to be some in-video ads going on there. Oh, come on, I-Series. You can do this. We've caught up. We've had a good lap. It's catching, but not going to be nearly enough. But we still have one more time around. Engine, please don't go pop. That would be disaster. We are on to the final lap of the race here. But Rainbow Road always going to be a much longer race. I want to go super aggressive down here to try and catch up to the cars ahead. Oh, don't blow the engine up. Don't over-rev it doing that. I've probably sent it a little harder than the cars ahead. Unfortunately, in doing that, I have bent my steering even more. Ah, no. Yeah, that jump there really knackers your steering. Absolutely obliterates your steering. There is a good battle at the front. I mean, we have pulled well clear of Longbow through the shenanigans of Rainbow Road. Gliska has got to the lead of the race. Do I just launch it down here and see what happens? Oh, that line works. That line's fantastic through there. If you actually go really tight to the inside, you don't get the big air time that is an issue. Oh, okay. Could that tweak the steering back the other way? Nope. Almost don't need to steer through this section. I think Shadow might be up into 4th, actually, just looking at the cars going around. Unfortunately, oh, Gliska looks like they might have damage. There may be drama up at the front here. There may be some late drama in this race. Gliska is definitely heavily smoking on this one. So maybe we could do something about finding a way up into 2nd. All of that hard work. All of that hard work. And Gliska's car is ailing. Is it ailing enough for us to be able to catch? I don't know. I mean, our steering is very unhappy. Oh. Okay, fantastic stuff from my I-Series over there. Pega was a little bit slow over that section, but has got going. Has got back the time. Come on, we might stand a chance for 2nd. You don't normally have engine trouble in Mario Kart. But that is what we are. I'm really struggling with my knackered steering. Coolant is overheating. Our engine may go pop as well before the end of this. Because, of course, we've got quite a climb to go. From here until the end, we have got quite a big climb to the finish line that these poorly engines are not going to like. There is Impega leading the way. Impega's car is smoking. Gliska's car is smoking. My car is smoking. Probably Shadow's is. Not quite sure. Oh, Gliska's is really slowing down, but it's not going to be close enough for us. Our engine... Oh, Gliska's just going to make it. Only just. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, we went a little too hard over that jump and broke the steering at the end. Oh, fuel tank's gone as well. Yeah, it was a little too much aggression at the end there for us. I mean, we had to give it a go, I think, on the final lap of the race. We had to try. Rainbow Road, perhaps unsurprisingly, the more spread out of the races. Is the nature of this circuit a lot tougher. Oh, Longbow has launched it over the jump. Oh! Well, that hurt. that hurt. No, sorry, not Longbow. That is Amy that has managed to put an engine into my driver's seat, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's Longbow. And Longbow has managed to avoid us. Has gone through the middle. But, yeah. I mean, it's Rainbow Road. It's cool. These are amazing. I will put a link to this mod pack. There's a whole bunch more as well. We may well come back to do some more of the Mario Kart circuits. It's a fantastic fun. As I said, Rainbow Road gets a little bit spread out, but the other circuits are some of the closest and most entertaining beam races we've ever had. So there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.